Hey guys, so now that we've taken you through a little bit more in depth of the 6-way cervical stretch, we are going to walk you through a little bit more and explain a little bit more of the traction unit, okay? So once we've completed that first step, we've loosened up some of the musculature in the neck. The next stage of SRT is to walk you over to the repetitive cervical traction. Now what this is designed to do is it's really used for the loading and the unloading cycles that are going to help reestablish some motion in the neck and the upper back itself, as well as provide just overall neck pain relief, allow some more hydration back into the discs of the neck, and it's going to help prepare for the restoration of the natural curvature of that cervical spine, okay? Now, our personal overall goal with SRT is to help get you better as soon as we can and give you the tools and the capabilities to do this at home, so essentially you can kind of floss your spine, same way that you would floss your gums, your teeth, for overall dental health and hygiene. We kind of want to do the same thing here. Now how we're going to do this, or give you a little bit more perspective, right, is our posture control and our positioning of our body on a daily basis. Okay, so postural control is mostly involuntary and reflexive. Therefore, what that means is we have to correct our poor positioning, our poor posture through reflexes, okay? Now, this cannot solely be done by just doing your adjustments. Weakened postural muscles, they have to be strengthened and corrected through isometric exercises, okay? So things similar to the traction unit, and momentarily when we'll go over the wobble chair as another example of some of the isometric exercises that we'll have you do to help strengthen that back up. Because of this, you know, the way that we can relate, something I've experienced many times and I'm sure you have, is that we cannot solely think posture away, right? As I said, it's involuntary and it's reflexive, so it's kind of where our body just naturally wants to go. You've probably found many times where maybe you've got a rounded kyphotic posture of the shoulders here, or maybe your head, you got a little forward head posture, and you see that and you want to correct it, right? So you stand up nice and tall, chest up, shoulders back, chin tucked. Well, then you go about your day, you start doing your activities, and you forget what you're doing, and over time, we come back to where our body naturally wants to go. So what we have to do is help reprogram the mind, help reprogram the messages that your mind is sending to the rest of your body, okay? Now we're gonna do this through repetition, right? Repetition, repetition, repetition. So we try to get through as many reps as we can in 3 minutes on the traction unit. And over time, as that allows a little bit more nutrient flow into the discs there, we'll have you start holding it a little bit longer to increase that stretch that you're getting there too, okay? I'm gonna walk you through it one more time, just so you can kind of see. Like I said, normally we do this for about 3 minutes. I'm just gonna do a few repetitions to show you. So what we wanna do is get the rounded edge in the base of the neck. We want the crossbar at our chin, palms facing the body with the elbows tucked, feet nice and wide, okay? And then from here, all we're gonna do is drop down like we're sitting into a chair, making sure that we're going more vertically than we are going backward. Stand right back up and drop in again. So at the bottom, you can see I'm looking forward at the ceiling. At the top, I'm looking at the wall. So it's forcing a little bit of motion in that neck. All right, so as I said, we'll do that for about 3 minutes. The biggest thing you want to keep in mind with this is to make sure that you're going more vertically, and that a good rule of thumb, or good maybe mental visual, is that we want 20% of our body weight on the traction unit, and you're still in control of about 80%. Over time, as you get comfortable and you get really good feel and a flow for how to go through that, you can slowly apply a little bit more pressure, a little bit more weight on the unit. But that's where we want to kind of start you off at. And as I said, we really are trying to reprogram the mind. So we need to complete a lot of repetitions of this. So in 3 minutes, you can get through a lot, but outside of the clinic, when you're doing this at home with your home kit, that's where a lot of the work comes in to make sure that you are maintaining that positioning, that strength, and that hydration and nutrient flow into the discs. We'll see you in the next video. We're gonna go over the thoracic roll next. Thanks.